say makes the nickel position so important to today's game?
That's a great question. I think the nickel spots, that's a very kind of flexible, fluid spot that you kind of do. You know, as a coach, I've coached secondary my whole career, so I've coached corners, safeties, nickels. There's kind of blend of all those things in one. You have to have, you know, safety communication skills and tackling skills. You have corner skills as far as coverage goes, and the ability to beat blocks, make plays. He has to still play multiple spots within the same coach defense. So it's a kind of a hybrid spot, and I think that's as football is evolving every year. Guys who can do more things, have more flexibility, make themselves better players.
What has stood out? Has there been any players that have stood out? Or
Really, the whole group's been great this spring. We have guys kind of rotating with everybody. You know, KJ Merrill's done a great job. He came off of last season. He played probably 300 snaps last year and played really well the last 4 games of the season in the bowl game. He's basically started off from that point, has kept growing, kept stacking days. Josh Benton last year was a running back to start the season, moved to star. Nickel mid-season, done a great job for us, kind of, you know, embracing his role as kind of the bigger body guy in the room, can edge blitz, can go into the short goal and stuff and really play. And then Alex Moyer, another year, he's a first-year guy, played nickel last year as well. Has just grown his game a ton this offseason. Did a really good job the first few practices, you know, showing up making plays. Had to pick him in the scrimmage last week. And then Christian Pierce, a new addition from Central Florida, has been a phenomenal kid. Like, he's kind of he's really a true hybrid nickel kid. He plays outside number 2, plays really good man skills, makes great plays the ball. He makes a lot of flash plays here and there. So all those guys did a great job so far this camp. We're going to get Adam Cole back hopefully after the spring as well.
Just talking about CP and everything, you know, he's played at UCF. He has a little bit more experience than most. But what do you think, as a leader, and his vocal points makes him such a great person to have at your nickel position?
I think it's his personality. He's an easygoing kid as far as like getting to know people. He talks to everybody, interacts with everybody on the team. You know, our biggest thing recruiting those kind of guys is going to find out how they're going to fit in our room. He came in and transitioned seamlessly this off season. He's a worker. He shows up every day and works really hard. He's an in the building really kind of kid. You know, he's done a really good job as far as just being himself. I think guys should respond to guys for themselves all the time. And CP coming in, you know, he had high school teammates who played here well, Demarius Hines as well as Ray. You know, obviously Coach Zach was his high school head coach. So we've known him for a long time as far as recruiting process, stuff like that. But he's come in the door, he's been himself, and that's really goes throughout the whole team. And guys like that a lot.
Is there anything you're looking for your group in the spring game?
The spring game, I mean, just do our jobs. Like, we want to show up and do our jobs and be the part of the defense is supposed to be. Make sure we make an impact on the perimeter and make the plays that come to us.
Christian Parker for the Dallas Cowboys, the new defensive coordinator, talks a lot about the nickel in that position and how important it is. Now, granted, they do run a 3-4, and we run a different set of defense. So how do you see that?
So I think the question I asked a little while ago is kind of one of the same. But the nickel is such a fluid position. It can be a lot of different things. It really is anything you want it to be. I think nowadays when we recruit that position, we look for kids who are just really your best football player. Now, you got to have attributes. Like, you got to have some safety skills, communication skills, corner coverage skills, linebacker tackle skills at time. You know, we got to fit interior gaps, plus the edges, and play man coverage. So like, you got to find what works best for you in that defense. So I think for us, we find the best football player possible here at ECU and put them in that role.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
That work. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
It's been good.